Actually, I'm really nervous right now. You know, the maximum driving hours for the truck driver is like 8 hours, but tomorrow I'm going to drive 9 hours. But of course I'm going to, you know, take a break every now and then. Let me show you something that I have prepared to make my first 9-hour road trip a little bit easier. A whole box of snacks, apples, something that I can chew, coffee, and some Oreo cookies. I usually hate drinking coffee in the morning because I have experience of almost peeing my pants. But I think in the highway it's like more important to stay awake than whether you pee your pants or not. Anyways, I gotta sleep earlier today. See you guys tomorrow. Right now it's about 7 AM and we are going to drive to Chicago today. Our final destination of this trip is going to be Glacier National Park in Montana. To be honest, I didn't tell anyone about this trip earlier. I just told my parents that I'm going on a trip to Costa Rica, and they say I can only have one trip in this summer. It's like I can't have too much fun, so it's like an Asian parent thing. I don't want to stay at home, and plus there's nothing and no one can stop me right now. And this time I'm going to drive 9 hours, which is going to be the longest drive for me. The longest time I've drive in one day is 5 hours. So let's see if we can survive that. Before I start to drive, I have a tip for staying awake while driving 9 hours. Make a playlist. But the playlist has to be full of songs you have never heard before, so you will be refreshed. I create about 5 hours Spotify playlist without any song I know, so yeah. And remember, do not put too much indie song or Taylor Swift ballad song into a batch, like you'll get really tired. Let me try this. Why the fuck does this coffee sound like soda? But let me take a sip. This is so sweet. Anyways, I gotta go. See you guys a few hours because I really don't have the courage to keep looking at the camera while driving. I don't know how I'm trying to do that, but I just get really nervous while driving and looking at the camera, so I have to be really focused. So this is the first resting stop. After driving 2 hours, I just kind of realized that Pennsylvania is actually kind of pretty in summer. Like there's a lot of trees, a lot of wildflowers, and the best part is it's not completely flat, so there's a little small mountains. And right now I'm going to drive to Ohio, which is going to be my least favorite state, and it's going to be pretty flat over there. So yeah, I'm not even going to stop in Ohio. I'm just going to get out of there and let's see what we got in Indiana. So right now I'm in Ohio Service Plaza. I like the Service Plaza here. I take that back. Ohio is not my least favorite state right now. One tip that make driving less exhausting is just to stop whenever you want. Okay, don't rush to the destination because there's no point of competing with the map. I used to be like the type of person when map shows arrival time is like 5 PM. I ain't going to get there before 5. I ain't going to compete with the Google Map. This is a 9-hour drive, so I'm gonna stop as much as I want to. Now I have driven about half the way, so I take what I said back. I still hate Ohio. It's fucking depressing. It's just cornfields for the past 2 hours, and I have some suggestion for your road trip playlist. Do not put Taylor Swift, Troye Sivan, Girl in Red, Phoebe Bridgers, or Radiohead into your playlist because I don't know, but their voice made me fall asleep real fast. Do put Katy Perry, you know, the main pop girls, Doja Cat, a lot of K-pops. This music can boost me up. Also, I don't usually listen to reggaeton, but I found out that in a road trip, listen to reggaeton can make you feel less exhausted and make you feel less tired. So put some Bad Bunnies and J Balvin into your playlist. Anyways, I gotta keep going. I still have about 4 or 5 hours left. This is the first service plaza. I stopped in Indiana. Indiana is just kind of similar to Ohio, but the gas price is increasing while driving to the west. Yeah, Indiana's gas price is about $4.89, and in Ohio it's $4.67. So yeah. We are so close. Okay, so I finally made it. After 9 hours, I successfully survived the 9 hours by myself. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this video.